This poem is called The Wild Places of the Heart. To the wild places of the heart, abiding with burning, beating, pumping blood, honoring of sacrifice, sustenance, and soul of life blown into for present lives and generations, long before and after onto. To the wild places of the heart, honoring of sacrifice and sustenance and soul of, sorry about that. Woo. To the wild places of the heart, encapsulated forever, instilled within, respiring into the landscape of trust, a relationship will escape from waxing and waning, winging and waiting, walking and watching. To the wild places of the heart, where angels' hearts flap its attention, a chance of rendering the unknown and the known, to make, to dissolve, to solve. To the wild places of the heart, to avoidance, resistance, a weltering of shame, of allowance, acceptance, and welcoming of rain. To the rough edges polished in groove, and to the rough edges left to be. To the wild places of the heart, a movement that has direction and magnitude on a trajectory, on a wave, on a cyclone, on a life stone, on countless stones, rolled, mashed, leveled, and risen. To the wild places of the heart, to connect to be seen by, to witness within, a point that inspires into spirit that animates like the morning dew, solidarity, clarity, and the rippling noise, bass notes and superficial glue. To the wild places of the heart, of pati and of pain, of desolation and despair, of perseverance through thick and thin air. To the wild places of the heart, to irritation, agitation, frustration, to fright, delight, and sight, of sadness and of blame, and desires of fortune and of fame. To the wild places of the heart, of misfortune, mistrust, disgust, betrayal, of redemption, of radical acts of communion, of communication, of shaping of and by each other, where there is space for magic, mysteries, and miracles. To the wild places of the heart, where the venture begins and re-engaging with the vitality of living and all its wars and peace, deceptions and decencies, naughties and niceties. To the wild places of the heart, a frontier of fortitude, where contact is, where origin is, where there is unpredictability and the humility and the tameability of the humility that comes forth. To the wild places of the heart, a marking of the magnanimous. To the wild places of the heart, a marking of the magnanimous nature, of the longitudinal nature of time and the latitudinal timelessness of nature. To the wild places of the heart, of the hubris and the humor of being human, of the humdrums and the hymns of our core, and the hummus and the hum and the hallelujahs that emerge from that place. The wildness of the heart. Thank you.